Welcome back to Cooking with Texas Chevy. Today I'll be showing you my version of an easy California flatbread pizza. The ingredients we will be using are a flatbread, stone fire. I've tried this before and this is the one I like. Some Tyson's grilled chicken breast strips. Some bacon, thick or thin, your choice. I prefer the thick cut bacon. And mozzarella cheese. You can use any brand or you can even grate it yourself. This is just an easy, quick meal, and that's why I'm using a bunch of stuff that's already prepackaged. 2 tomatoes, a red onion, 2 avocados, some Alfredo sauce from your local store. This is an easy meal, so that's the reason I'm using the store-bought. I can make my own, but this is an easy 45-minute meal for dinner. Some ranch and chipotle chula. I use this to make the chipotle ranch seasoning. So you can use this, or there's a can that's chipotle. You can use that also. All right, to start out, we'll be cutting the bacon into small pieces. Not too small, maybe about an inch wide a piece. You can cut it with a knife, scissors. I just prefer scissors because it's easier to cut that way. Once you're done cutting it up, I like to throw it in a saute pan. You don't really have to break it up because once you start cooking in it, it will break up more. So I'll start now preheating the oven to 425. So now it matters if you bought the thick or the thin cut bacon. If you bought the thin, you throw the chicken in as soon as you throw the bacon in. If you bought the thick, I'll wait for the color to change on the bacon and then I'll throw the chicken in. For the chicken, I like to throw in about half a bag. It really depends on how much you're making. Just like the bacon, you don't have to use all the bacon. It just depends how many flatbreads you're making and so forth. Basically, if you were to use all the bacon and all the chicken, you could probably make 4 flatbreads easily. But I like a lot of bacon on mine. To each his own. The chicken comes in huge chunks, so basically when it warms up, I start breaking it down because it's easier to break up when it's warmed up. Once the chicken and bacon is done, I'll throw the flatbreads into the oven for about 3 minutes. Throughout this process, whenever you have downtime, you can slice your tomatoes and your onions because those are the last things you're going to be using, so there's no real rush to do them any specific time. Once it comes out the oven, I'll be applying the sauce. Then I'll put a layer of cheese, and I'll put the toppings on, the bacon and chicken, and then I'll add a little more cheese, and then put it back in the oven. As you see, I'm using basically all the bacon and half of a bag of chicken. You're able to use a lot less and go just as far. I just like really packed pizza full of meat, cheeses and everything. You can use less and the ingredients will go a lot further. So now I'll leave it in the oven till the cheese melts and the crust is browned. Once I pull it out the oven, I'll let them rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then I'll add the tomatoes and the red onions. And also, if you know you're going to be eating it now, you can also add the avocados, because you don't want to throw the avocados on the pizza and then throw them in the refrigerator where they start turning brown. So if you're going to eat it tonight, make sure you put the avocados on there. For the ranch and chipotle, I feel it's a 3-to-2 ratio, and that's where I feel I get the best flavor of the chipotle, and you still have a little bit of the tanginess from the ranch. Hope you enjoyed my video. This all can be made from scratch, but this is an easy 35-45 minute dinner meal that anybody can make.